In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the front brakes on this BMW 325Xi. Let's get into it. Remove the wheel, use a 17mm socket, take the lug bolts out. Before I take the last one out, I'm just going to hold the wheel so it doesn't fall. Take that out, grab the wheel, and slide it off. Taking some needle nose pliers, we're going to grab the brake pad wear sensor and just pull it out, just like that. It's on the bleeder right here. You can just pop this little cap off. Using a pry bar, we're just going to pop this spring out, just slide it back, grab it, it slides right off. Pop these caps off. Just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Using a 7mm hex socket, take the pins out. Slide that out. Just using a pry bar, just going to pry the caliper in a little bit, push the piston in a little. You can slide this off. And you can pull the brake pads out. Using a brake caliper hook, just going to hang it from the coil spring, make sure there's no tension on the brake hose. Using a 16mm socket, take these two caliper bracket bolts out. Grab the bracket, and just slide it off. Using a 6mm hex socket, you want to take this bolt out. Just give it a little tap, take that out. Then grab the rotor, slide it off. If it doesn't come off that easy, just take a hammer and just tap in these locations. It should pop right off. Using a wire brush, I'm going to clean up the hub surface. I'm going to put a thin coat of anti-seize on here. This is just a spray. Just take the rotor, we'll just clean off the back. Use some brake parts cleaner, wipe it down with a rag. Flip it around, do the same on the front. Slide the rotor over the hub, make sure that lines up. Get the screw started. And just snug it down, not too tight. That's good. Now you want to take the caliper bracket with a wire brush, just clean up any corrosion where the pads are going to sit. There's no clips on this caliper bracket. The pads ride right up against the bracket. So just clean it up the best you can. Good. Flip around, do the same on the other side. Take the pins, you want to clean these up with a wire brush as well. Get any debris off them. Take the bracket, line that up, take the bolts, get those started. And torque these to 81 foot-pounds. I'm going to take the brake caliper off the hanger. And we want to open up the bleeder screw and take a 8mm wrench, go over the bleeder, and then I'm going to put a hose. This is optional. You could just have it go into a drain bucket. Open up the bleeder screw. Oops. While that's open, we're going to compress the caliper. using a caliper compressing tool. Calipers all the way down. Now you can close the bleeder screw. Snug that down the best you can. You can tighten it up later. Pull the hose off and the wrench off. Now you can take the tool off. Make sure the boot looks okay. Looks good. And where the slide pins are going to go, you can just use a little bit of silicone lubricant. Take the pins, just put a little bit on the pins as well. Slide the pins in. Take the brake pad, the one with the clips on it, it's going to go into the piston. Push that in. That's good. And the other one is just going to go right here on the bracket. Slide the caliper over the bracket. And get these started. I'm going to torque these to 22 foot-pounds. Take the caps, line those up, push them in. Since the caliper's on there, then we can take the wrench and just snug down the bleeder screw. It's good. Spray a little brake parts cleaner. Clean that up. Take the spring clip, line this up, and push it on. If you need to, you can use a prying tool, just a pry bar, or even a trim tool. Take the brake pad wear indicator, line it up, and push it in place. Slide the wire under the bleeder cover and secure it down. Put the wheel on. Just line it up. Get the lug stud started. Snug those all down. Now we're going to torque the lug studs to 96 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. After you're done, make sure you double check the fluid reservoir and top off when needed.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.